Well, we haven't discussed one of the areas where the biggest lies are told, and Van Dyke just reminded me. It's about relationships. I don't know whether I should have said that. I get you in trouble now. But it's true. A lot of lies are told in relationships.
Yes.
Why? What's your take on that, Jamina?
Well, sometimes in a relationship, if you don't lie, you end up losing the relationship. Some persons might not want to lose their relationship, so they lie. What's your
Van
take?
I'm not very qualified to talk about relationships, but I think even when you talk about personal relationships and you talk about relationships between friends, between people, I think that if you start off with dishonesty, it's a guaranteed recipe for failure.
Yeah.
And if you really respect the persons or the people that you're having the relationship with, you have to be honest, and once you realize, look, I cannot be honest to this person, I think you need to move on.
Right, but sometimes I think it's about communication. If you can communicate well with your partner, if you're in a personal relationship, or your friends, your peers, whatever, if you have communication skills and you can communicate properly and effectively, then to me there would not be any reason to lie if you're in a relationship where you can communicate to that person.
But when you reach the point where in communicating with that person you're basically lying to them, then I think that you have got a big problem.
You have a problem.
Yeah, I think in relationships it's a very
You
it's a
have to
very
be
difficult
honest, right.
thing when, like you said, if you've started a relationship and you start with honesty.
Right.
From the time you tell the first lie, then it's easy to just keep on.
You have to
So
build up.
if you are actually honest from the first moment, you can just say, well, I'm not ready to discuss this at the moment. Instead of telling a lie or saying what you think the person wants to hear, just say that I'm not ready. But we need to.
But sometimes that brings more confusion in you.
I know we could go round and round in circles on this.
Right.
Each case is individual. We just have to think of behaving with maturity and remember what our parents mostly all will tell us to tell the truth. At most of the times anyway. But I have to say goodbye to you both, but before we do that, we need to get one of the winners. Earlier on I asked viewers, where is Charthouse Restaurants and Bar located and what is the restaurant famous for, and the winner will receive a voucher worth $150 which they can use for a meal and a drink. Now we're going to choose that winner live in the next couple of weeks, so you have an opportunity to tell your friends, because it's a wonderful place to eat, and we're going to give you $150 to go there and eat. Now, we also asked, what do you need to do to get an opportunity to be at the Deloitte Factor live birthday party? And Jamina, if I can ask you to get the answer there. And the answer was that you needed to be a Deloitte Factor fan. I didn't say it too much because, you just need to know that. If you are a viewer, a regular viewer, you would know that. So let's see who's going to get the opportunity to join us next week.
Okay. Juanita Harry Paul?
All right, Juanita. Well, we will be in touch with you.
Yes.
So I have to say goodbye to both of my guests tonight. Van Dyke, it was a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having me, and I'm telling the truth.
You're welcome. Jamina, I thank you so much.
Same here. Thank you for having me.
I love Soufriere.
I hope I see you at Jeanne Creole.
You're going to see me at Jeanne Creole.
Right.
I'm going to be down there.
Yeah, it's on the 27th.
Okay.
So I hope I see you there.
Definitely.
And come and dressed. He's already dressed in his colors.
All right,
so
I'll come. I've got my Creole stuff. I'll come.
Right.
But thank you both so much for
it
being
was
here.
a pleasure.
Thank you.
Now, if you'd like to watch this program again and all of DBS's live shows, please visit dbstvstlucia.com. And also to remember to look out for the Press Club this Saturday following the DBS Evening News for a discussion of the week's headlines. Meet Kirby Samuel, a young woman who says, there's lots of things that she's going to be doing. And we're going to be talking to you about that a bit later. And also, I want to actually tell you something that you should look out for in the next week. What's happening is there's a new project. It's called Rainforest of Reading, and from the 1st to I think 26th of October, they're going to be going to all grade 3 school children on island with a really special treat for the children. So please make sure that you look out for that if you're a parent. So the grade 3 students, you're going to have a really great opportunity to take part in this really wonderful thing called Rainforest by Reading. And if you look out in the national press and also the DFL website and Facebook pages, more information is going to be coming up on there. Now, what can I say? Whether they're white lies, fibs, whatever, please be careful how you use them. All right, now we're not going to be with you next week, but the following week we're going to have a very special show for you. It's something that we take for granted, really, and we want you to really think about this. All right, we'll be showing you some of the highlights of our birthday party at Charthouse Restaurant, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about a serious issue: coping with special needs. In the studio, one of my guests, Impy Milner, will tell us how she coped when she was temporarily disabled and the horrors she experienced right here in St. Lucia. And if you're a business and you've not made ample provisions for those people or persons with special needs, don't be alarmed if you receive a visit from the DFL team. A little white lie never hurt anyone, so the old saying goes. Sometimes it is said lying is justified if it will save the other person a hurt they don't need to experience. But lying can become habitual, like a drug, for those who wish to make their lives seem grander than they actually are. The bottom line is, lying, even doing it by omission, is dishonest and hurtful. The words you use and how you say them is better than lying and will gain you respect. Tell the truth. Why? Because DFL asked you to. On behalf of our guests, Van Dyke Jude and Jamina Hippolyte, the DFL team and DBS, thank you for watching Delore Factor Live. I'm Delia Delore. Good night and God bless.